What's coming up in the next quarter or two for LiveArt in order to engage these people? What do you have planned, or at least for the next 6 months, 12 months?
We are looking to grow our fractionalization business as much as possible. We're going to, before the end of the year, get to the point when we launch a new masterpiece per week, so piece per week, to our community. The idea there is to get to the point when people don't just kind of buy one shard here and there, but they have an entire collection. And that's going back to your idea of giving, different ways of giving people the collecting experience. It's not just the collecting experience of a thing, but it's now a collecting experience of building a collection. In fact, you will be able to partially own, a collection that rivals a collection of most major museums. So here you are. It's like you can have your Warhols and Basquiats and Kusamas and many other eminent painters in your collection. Okay, you only own a small piece of it, but you own something, and you have a collecting experience through all of the mechanisms that we discussed earlier to really enjoy not just an individual piece, but an entire collection that you have built, right? So that's one thing that's coming. I think that's super important. The second is there will be many more activities at the top of the funnel. So many more games. We look to take our Telegram game to the moon. We think that it has the potential to do that. So I think that's going to happen very soon. So that's the second thing. And then the third thing, we have a fairly large project pipeline with famous artists. We would like to continue bringing those, I think of our business as in different dimensions. One of those dimensions is a time cadence. The time cadence for games is real time, all the time, every day, every week, every second, somebody's playing our games. You go to, Etherscan or whatever, you'll see like transactions piling on, constantly people interacting with our ecosystem.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.
Now, I think of fractionalization and tokenization of masterpieces. It's a weekly cadence. So every week there is a new thing that's dropping and people are buying it. And I think of us introducing famous artists into Web3 as a monthly cadence. So every month there is a big project that's coming in. So basically maintaining those cadences across the entire business, across all of the levels of the business is strategically kind of what we are doing, but we still have to fill in some product kind of gaps here and there within this big vision. In particular, the fractionalization, tokenization will be a big push in the next few months.
Okay. How important is it to have a token? And then what are the challenges around that token? And then how does that become a necessary part of that ecosystem going forward?
Well, the token is critical to the ecosystem. It's really the glue that binds everything together. So currently we're using points, eventually it's going to be tokens, but the way that the ecosystem works and the way that the incentives flow within the ecosystem is powered by the token. So it's of critical importance. Cannot say when the token will be launched, but it will happen at some point during the evolution of our company in the not too distant future, and that will be a major milestone as well.
And so, again, it's going to be all about the community and the loyalty and who has the most interaction, and that the token will help there, or the points will help there, and that will give you access to this. And like you said, it'll be kind of the gas and the fuel inside this entire product ecosystem.
Yeah, that's part of it. But you will also be able to use points to acquire different assets within our ecosystem, be that those shards or some of the other assets that we publish. So there are lots of ways to not just earn points and in the future tokens, but also to use them within the ecosystem as well as outside of the ecosystem, broadly speaking.
Okay.
To continue watching the rest of the episode for free, visit our website londonreal.tv or click the link in the description below.